Welcome to Home of Politics. I'd like to appreciate all of you, new subscribers, returning viewers. You really play a big role in the growing of this channel. Please continue sharing my video and commenting on the comment section. Enjoy watching. Ladies and gentlemen, things are happening in Azimio la Umoja, specifically ODM party, and it is just becoming a normal thing because people are getting uncomfortable every day and night to be within the ODM party. MP Raila Odinga from Suba South has complained bitterly because of how he has been treated while in his mother party, that is ODM party. He has been insulted by the party leaders, and he does not take this lightly because he feels whenever you are doing politics, you should do politics with respect. It does not mean that when you have contrary ideas or you are having a disagreement in politics, then you should start insulting one another, yet you are all leaders. This is a big problem in ODM party and Azimio la Umoja at large, because whenever you go contrary to the opinion of another political leader, then you see insults and shouting, harassment arises. And this is not good to these politicians because most of them are getting uncomfortable with them. Ladies and gentlemen, we see Raila Odinga decided to work together with President William Samoei Ruto, that is from the government, and still he was in ODM. He had not defected. But the act of him going to State House to consult about the development of the people of Suba South brought a lot of problem in ODM party. This made the leaders from ODM to insult him, and it has created a lot of problem because he has officially announced that he will continue supporting President William Samoei Ruto, work with him, and he will never go back to ODM party. Here is a problem because whenever one of your members is getting uncomfortable with you and you are a leader, then the leader in that house is the person who is the problem, not the junior or the followers. This is evident because so many leaders have defected from ODM party and other parties in Azimio la Umoja coalition, joining the Kenya Kwanza, that is the government. And what measures has these political party leaders put in place to stop these leaders from moving to another direction? Probably if the leader in these parties are the problem, then they should cross-examine themselves and find a long-lasting solution, because if insults, harassment and misunderstanding in these political parties is the main reason as to why these people are moving and going to another direction, then I think it is high time for Raila Odinga to change and to advise his principals in ODM to take lightly with their team members so that they can value each other. Respect is a core factor. As much as you are a boss in any organization, you should also treat your juniors with high respect. And for this reason, MP Raila has vowed never to go back to ODM. And it is not ODM that gave him the votes. It is the people of Suba South constituency who gave him the votes. And so he might be comfortable even in 2027 to vie as an independent candidate or to vie under the UDA party, just without the aid of Raila Odinga and his ODM group. Ladies and gentlemen, he has decided to move ahead so that he can save his people. He has said no electricity was available. With the aid of him going to the president, the development will soon be seen. And he is going to work for the people of Suba, but he will not be under the captive and the slavery of ODM party. My good people, listen to the following clip and please watch it carefully.
That when I go to government to seek development for my people, things they have not seen since independence, that I'm as stupid as my late mother. And my mother, I know for sure, went to study in Germany, like other people did. That I will not take lying down. Namweke hiyo kwa miti. If you choose to abuse those you should be grooming, because they've taken a different path and because they think differently, then just tell us that we have no space, yeah, in whatever it is you are trying to achieve. And you do not recognize the sacrifices some of us have made to support you in the past. But I will not be deterred. How many of you want me to bring the president here? Show me. Because we have many things we still want to do here. Hatuna stima. Si stima leo imepotea. Hatuna. Watoto wetu hawana kazi. We have no meaningful industry here. And I'm being told I'm stupid like my mother. Yeah? For going to ask what is rightfully yours. You pay taxes for going to ask for what is yours. Mimi kama Karoli Omondi, I am saying, yeah, I've done my politics with a clean heart, and my purpose is to serve you people. I have no any other interest. So whatever it takes, be rest assured, I will support you. We are in charge, fully in charge. Now if somebody thinks that I will need ODM ticket to run again here, let me tell them, I am ready to face my fate. I will come back, mtaniambia nifuate wapi. Na nitaingia. Hiyo I am sure. Nitaingia kwa bunge. Kubudoka. Kubudoka kwa kubudoka. Onge luoro, onge ngikni, onge dokchien, onge buo. Wapi mbele.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many instances where the people from ODM party have been undergoing pressure in this party. For example, we can see the like of Evans Kidero, who was the former governor of Nairobi County. Evans Kidero, after coming from being a leader of Nairobi County, he went back to Homa Bay County, and he was still under ODM party, and he wanted to vie as a governor under the ODM ticket. But surprisingly enough, the ODM party decided to deny him the ticket, and he gave a direct nomination to Gladys Wanga, who is now the governor of Homa Bay County. This pained Kidero so much, and he decided to defect and join the Kenya Kwanza government. Ladies and gentlemen, Kidero said he is not interested anymore in ODM because this party is only interested in demonstrations. It is not even fighting for the interest of the common people. It's not even fighting for the interest of the Luos. It is just the greedy of Raila Odinga to put the Luo community under oppression, because it is a problem. They cannot even make their own choice. And from the look, maybe the people of Homa Bay did not have any other option, because whenever this candidate was given the direct ticket, then it means the chances of Gladys Wanga being high before Kidero was 100% sure, because they were convinced under the convenience time and all the things that ODM party could do to lock Kidero outside this seat. This has made him to be very close to Kenya Kwanza, and it is not Kidero alone, because he has faced himself as a person who have been discriminated, yet he have been very loyal to ODM party. He has given ODM party a lot of support, but at the end he is being left out, and that one shows that the party leader, that one is Raila Odinga, has interest on himself, and he does not care about other people who are putting more effort to make ODM grow. My good people, we see about the issue of Luo community being put under the captivity or the slavery of the Odinga's family. It has not started with Raila Amolo Odinga. It started with Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. That is the father of Raila Amolo Odinga. It is very clear that since they have always wanted to stay on the top of their society, then this community have been ruled starting from the locals up to the top, because we see even the Luo councils of elders, all of them, they are being chosen from the Odinga's family, and people are not having even any powers to have a compromise on this, because it is Raila Amolo Odinga who goes and choose them choose those leaders for this community. They do not have a choice. We see the instance of Kidero being denied a ticket to vie for gubernatorial seat. It was just something that was done deliberately because Raila Amolo Odinga is the party leader of the party, and he can have the powers to do anything and to close out Kidero. And for this reason, it is a good time for this community to liberate itself from the captives of the Odinga's family. Please, my fellow Kenyans, watch on the following clips very carefully.
I have said before that Raila Odinga's interest is never Kenya. Raila Odinga's interest is to keep the Luo under his tight grip to continue exploiting them. The Luos no longer have any rights even to elect an MCA. Raila Odinga has to decide for them. The Luos no longer have any right even to elect a cultural leader. Raila has to decide it for them. This is in their family history. Even this thing called Luo Council of Elders Care was first introduced by Jaramogi because Jaramogi wanted to be the supreme leader of the Luo, but he had no way unless he introduced some non-existent leadership position. The Luo must free themselves from the Jaramogi family. They need to be free to decide.
Basing on the clip that you've just watched, it is a high time for this community to liberate themselves from the captives of the Odinga's family, because they have been enslaved. Their mind, their actions, everything is being controlled with this community, to the extent that it becomes a crime for one to make his or her personal decision to join any other political party contrary to that which is being provided by the Raila's family. Ladies and gentlemen, we see the likes of leaders like Odoyo Owidi, who are just coming out, speaking by themselves without the support of others. They are just airing out their mind, and they are tired of being under this slavery of ODM. Ladies and gentlemen, we see some leaders like General Miguna. This is another person who can testify the sweetness or the bitterness of being under captives of Raila Amolo Odinga, because he was left under critical condition after he was being betrayed by this Raila Amolo Odinga. And to him, the Luo community needs a tough liberator, and they will be only liberated if they can make the decision by themselves, because there's no one who lasts forever, and change can become sudden change if you only decide with yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not that there's no other leaders in the side of ODM who have not cooperated with the Kenya Kwanza party. We see the like of Oalo and others. They are in the government. They are doing the best to cooperate with the government, and these have brought a lot of development in this community, which is being dominated by the ODM. And with the change that is being expected to take place, it will begin by these leaders who are brave enough at least to speak out their mind, not to stay under pressure of the ODM ideas and captives. Ladies and gentlemen, we have realized that so many leaders are escaping from the ODM and Azimio la Umoja coalition going to the government. And here it is very, very clear that Raila Amolo Odinga, the party leader and the principal of that whole coalition, is the problem, because there is no way people might be running away from you because of the things that you can handle it by yourself. The other day we saw some of the leaders like Tom Ojienda, Elisha Odhiambo, we see Gideon Ochanda, among others. These are the people who are putting the interest of their own community in front by going to the State House, consulting the president because of the development. These people were called to be summoned, and in fact they were to be deregistered from ODM party, faced a disciplinary action which was very tough, yet they had not deviated to go to the government. So we see it is not that these leaders are not loyal to ODM and their parties as it is expected. It is the way these party leaders are misinterpreting the action of going for development instead of sitting there and suffer as the way they have been suffering. Then, does it mean that MP Karoli Omondi from Suba South could just be loyal, being insulted, being turned into nothing, and remain under the ODM umbrella because he is from that political party which gave him a seat? And this is the reason why he has made it very clear that he is not serving ODM, he is serving the people of Suba South. And the move that he has taken to go for development and to work together with the president, this one is just for the interest of the people, because without the ODM party, he believes in himself that the people whom he is serving with his own passion, these are the people who will still give him votes come 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a high time for these leaders to know what they want and to make their personal decision, just as the brave MP Karoli Omondi from Suba South have decided to make his own move. Otherwise, send me your opinions in the comment section, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.